Hello and welcome to my channel. Hello and welcome to my channel, Inner Journey with Meditation. Thank you for joining me. Today I wanted to talk about children and their inner beings. Inner beings. So I was looking up one of my kids the other day, and it occurred to me that although I know she had an inner being, I am also aware that she doesn't know that she's got an inner being. So I kept wondering, when will be the right time to inform her, to teach her about her greatness, if you like. And what came of it? And I think the answer, Abraham Hicks teaches this. I think the answer is number one, children are more connected to their inner being than grown-ups. They are very instinctive in their approach to life, and that's because they just listen to their instincts. And really, we as parents, as grown-up, we are the ones that tend to remove that connection or break that connection as they grow up by telling them about, or rather telling them by overcrowding them with our beliefs. Don't do this, this is gonna happen. Don't do that, that's gonna happen. Don't do the other, don't do the other, that's gonna happen. We are slowly and systematically just inserting beliefs to our children. So I guess and it's hard not to. It's hard not to, because you have had this growing up from your parents. Don't do this and don't do that. And here I'm trying hard not to inflict my beliefs on my kids, and it's really hard. But anyway, what I was thinking about, what occurred to me was, I know my daughter has got an inner being. That's actually great, because it means that I can speak to her inner being, communicate to her inner being via my inner being. So I can understand what's going on. If there are things that I just don't. I was like, why are you like this? Please, I wish I was in your head. Just think, you probably can via your inner being. One more reason to tick on the box to connect. But that wasn't actually why I was doing this video. That thought just occurred to me then. It's really because I wanted to find out when to talk to my daughter, my kids, both of them, about their greatness. And the thing is, not now, they're too young. Then I thought maybe teenagers, maybe young adult. But then at the same time, I was also struck with the thought that surely the reason I did not, or I wasn't aware of my inner being when I was younger, was because I had to go through an adversity, and therefore by informing my kids of their inner greatness, whilst they're so young, that am I preventing them from going through an adversity or going through something that would make them turn inwards and say, where are you? I just wondered that. And the answer is actually no. Number one, you don't have to have an adversity to discover your inner being. Is it advantageous to go through life from a very young age with your inner being? I don't know. That's debatable. We'll have to. I would like those that were aware of their inner beings from a very young age to let me know, because I don't know. I can't say if it's advantageous or not, but I do know that your life that you experience molds you. You know, the good as well as the bad, the extreme good as well as the extreme bad. And you know, obviously, what am I saying here? I'm saying that if I knew about my inner being from when I was from a young age, I would sail through life and I probably wouldn't experience some of the things that shaped my life that were not necessarily positive, but they actually shaped my life in a good way. So I wondered if by informing or teaching my children when they get, you know, old enough to understand, by teaching them, would there be a disadvantage? And actually no, it wouldn't. And you know why it wouldn't? Because it is expected. Your life you have already mapped out your life. You know, you have already mapped out your life with probabilities to say, I will know about my inner being by the age of 20, 25, 26. Even before you were born, you already know this, right? I think you already know this before you were born. Therefore, you're expecting to connect with your inner being at whatever time you do, because then you now have a greater expectation of your achievement or of your purpose. Does that make sense? So I've answered my own question. It was just something I wondered, when is the best time? And actually it's more when they start to understand, which would be 16. Maybe a 14-year-old might understand. I don't know. I have my kids are too young. I know they don't understand now. So I get a feel for when I feel that they need to know about the inner being, and I'll discuss it. But it wasn't, this video wasn't so much about when is the exact time I should tell them. It was about, should I teach them while they're so young, and will it prevent them experiencing the life that they would otherwise have had if they weren't aware of their inner being? And I suddenly thought, well, actually they and myself already mapped out this life before you came to this life, and it's expected that we would have this sort of interaction with each other. We would have this sort of discovery with each other. So they are expected to be aware of their inner beings. Now, where they take that is up to them. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what their future is, but they and their inner beings do. So that was one thing. Have I said all I wanted to say? I can't remember now. Give me a minute. I sort of went off on a tangent there. The other point that sort of struck me was that I mentioned earlier, children are instinctively connected with their inner being. They understand their inner beings as children a heck of a lot more than we do. They're more connected than we are. And guess who's even more connected with their inner being than even the rest of us? The special needs kids. You believe that? The special needs kids are more connected with their inner beings than your standard kids. And which group comes under this? That people are just completely not flabbergasted, just don't understand. Autistic kids. The autistic children have more connection or communication or dialogue, whatever, than regular kids. We just don't know. We just don't know it. I was concerned that my daughter may have been autistic, but the doctors and the professionals kept saying, no, she's not autistic. She's absolutely too social to be to have autism. But actually she did have some traits, but you know, she did have some traits. And the thing about it is, I do know, do I know this? I do know that you can, if they so if you have kids, or if you have autistic children diagnosed or suspected for whatever reason, and you feel now that, oh, they've got an inner being, maybe I can talk to their inner being. Will their inner being please help me? The answer is yeah. yes, because you are here as their guardians. You are here as their guardians. As children, you are their parent and guardian, so you are still in charge. And in a way, maybe I don't want to say that. I was just about to say, maybe they came to you as they are, so that to help you connect with your inner being. My first answer will be yes, but I'm biased towards that. So, but yes, my answer is absolutely yes. Autistic kids, they're more inward. Who are they communicating with? Inwardly. They're inner beings. And you can communicate with their inner beings as well via your inner being. Another reason to connect with your inner being. Can you see? It feels like, oh, what's the point of getting out of bed if you don't speak to your inner being? They just solve all the problem. But look, your inner being has a broader view of you and of your life. Why get out of bed without communicating with them? Seriously? Every morning? They know what's going to happen in that day. So yeah, absolutely yes. Your children have inner beings. I keep saying inner beings. It's the wrong thing. Your children, their inner self. You can also connect. And that's not connect with them. Connect with yours, and you can, find out stuff that way. Oh, I can help you if you want to. If you want to, that's right. If you want to. Oh, you see how we're all connected here? So if you want to find out about your, I'm going to say autistic children because I don't want the floodgates to open, about your child, your autistic child, please do get in touch. The more severe the case, the better, because I am going to prove that child can turn inwards as well as outwards. No, that's wrong. We are connected, and I've explained in one of my videos how we're connected. Me, my inner being, higher self, source, to all the other higher selves. So your child has the same thing. Therefore, you can communicate with them. I was going to say, oh, I can communicate with them, but no, it's not that. It's more that I'm actually interested. I have an interest with, in trying to solve the autistic problem, or what, if is it a problem, the conundrum of they're very inward. And I say, no, they're just communicating with their inner being. So yes, please, please get in touch. I'd love to speak to you. Thank you for watching this video. And as always, subscribe and have a good day. Bye-bye.